close your eyes and let the day slowly slip away. Imagine yourself in a quiet countryside where the night is soft and the air smells faintly of earth after rain. The crickets sing their steady lullaby and the trees sway gently, their leaves whispering secrets to the stars. In the distance, a lone lantern glows on a wooden porch, casting a warm and welcoming light. Here, time moves slower. The worries of the day fade like mist, and only calm remains. With every breath, the world feels lighter, safer, quieter. Tonight, I'll tell you a story, one that drifts like the river under the moon, carrying you to places both familiar and magical. Let the words wrap around you like a blanket and allow yourself to simply rest, listening as sleep comes gently to meet you. I still remember how April smelled, like sun-warmed grass, ripe mangoes, and golden fields of rice waiting for harvest. Every year, a day after the school bell rang its last and our notebooks closed with scribbled summer wishes, Mama would send me off to the countryside. Her voice was always gentle but hurried. "Go on, Anak. Your Lola is waiting." And so I went, suitcase half zipped and heart wide open, to that little village nestled between rice paddies and coconut trees where time forgot to run. As the car rolled past hours of shifting scenery, I leaned against the window, waiting for that narrow road that led to my grandmother's house. "Welcome to San Isidro," the sign always read, as though greeting me personally for another summer. That first breath of provincial air was magic, dusty, thick with heat, yet sweet with promise. At a distance, I always spotted the chapel, whitewashed with green shutters, its altar draped in embroidered cloths. Every arrival, I peeked inside, breathing the scent of candle wax and sampaguita. It became my ritual, a reminder of how deeply the barrio lived its faith. April in the barrio meant afternoons under the mango tree, watching children play tumbang preso, their laughter echoing across the fields. Evenings were my favorite. Simple dinners, the smell of home-cooked food wafting through open windows, and the lullaby of crickets as Lola told her stories, mysterious, funny, sometimes scary, always alive. But April was not just for rest, it was for faith. Holy Week brought the pabasa, the mournful chants filling the chapel all night. On Good Friday, I joined the procession, candle trembling in my hand, humbled by neighbors walking barefoot, carrying small crosses with quiet devotion. Then Easter Sunday came, and with it the joy of the Salubong, the Virgin's black veil lifted, bells ringing, doves flying, flowers raining from the sky. April to me was more than vacation. It was a season of family, of stories, of faith that wrapped itself around the heart. And then May arrived, bursting with blooms. The fire tree beside the chapel blazed brighter than the sun itself, a fiery crown over San Isidro. Mornings began with roosters crowing and the smoky scent of firewood breakfasts. Some days I fetched water from the well. Other days I swam in the river with cousins until my skin turned brown beneath the sun. The afternoon stretched golden, filled with games and laughter. But May was also Flores de Mayo. We children carried flowers to Mama Mary, our baskets heavy with blossoms we knew by scent and touch. In the evenings, Sagalas in bright gowns walked with flickering candles, lanterns glowing above them, while neighbors prayed and shared food after. That May, I learned what it meant to belong. City kids joined us, awkward at first with their cell phones and soft hands, but soon running barefoot across the fields, chasing carabaos, shouting until their voices echoed in the valley. Together, we became a pack, explorers, dreamers, children with scraped knees and sunburnt faces. We spent nights beneath the mango tree, ghost stories daring us toward the old cemetery, laughter spilling into the dark. When the rains came, sudden and wild, we danced barefoot in the downpour, arms stretched wide, spinning until the world blurred. It felt like flying, like laughing from the soul. But summer never stays. By the end of May, the laughter grew quieter, the goodbyes heavier. One by one, the city kids left, tricycle wheels etching muddy farewells on the road. On my last morning, Lola folded my clothes neatly while I pressed dried blooms between the pages of a hidden notebook. My slippers felt too small, my arms too full of things I couldn't bring back. The jeepney ride home was slow, past sugarcane fields and sleeping dogs. Behind me lay a season of light and laughter, ahead a classroom with dusty blackboards. Yet even as school shoes pinched and lessons piled high, my heart wandered back to San Isidro, to the river, to the rain, to the chapel and its flowers. And every year I counted the months until April returned. Just 10 more, I whispered to myself. 10 more months and I'll come home again.